Kia has officially unveiled the Sorento in India, giving us our first detailed look at the brand's 3-row premium SUV that is slated for India launch on 4th of September. Now, for many aspects, this is one of the most important car for Kia. That's because it gets two very unique powertrains, a tech-laden cabin, an exterior design, and also a gap that needs to be filled in the premium SUV segment. So what all does the Kia Sorento get for India? Let's take a quick look. The Sorento gets a fairly substantial road presence, and Kia has given the SUV a very modern interpretation of its familiar design language. Up front, you get Kia's signature tiger nose grille flanked by vertically positioned LED headlamps. The daytime running lights are integrated into the headlamp units and use an inverted L-shaped design, giving the Sorento a distinctive lighting signature. Moving to the side, the Sorento gets a relatively clean profile with a large glass area, prominent wheel arches, and dual-tone alloy wheels. The exact wheel size for the India-spec model is something we will have to wait for Kia to confirm, but the overall proportions are clearly that of a large family SUV. At the rear, the design is equally distinctive. You get vertically stacked LED tail lamps that wrap around the rear pillars, a prominent roof spoiler, and a clean tailgate design. Interestingly, the rear wiper is tucked underneath the spoiler, so it remains largely hidden from the view. But the Sorento isn't just about looking large. Let's put its dimensions into perspective. The SUV measures 4,816 mm in length, 1,900 mm in width, and 1,720 mm in height. Its wheelbase measures 2,814 mm, and now for comparison, the Mahindra XUV7XO measures 4,695 mm in length and has a 2,750 mm wheelbase. So the Sorento is 121 mm longer overall and has a 64 mm longer wheelbase. That additional size should be particularly useful inside because the Sorento is designed to be a proper 3-row SUV. And that brings us to the cabin. The Sorento gets a 3-row 7-seat layout with a bench-type second row. That makes practicality one of the key highlights of this SUV, particularly for buyers who regularly travel with a larger family. The dashboard follows Kia's latest design philosophy with a clean and horizontally oriented layout. The most noticeable element here is the large dual-screen setup, combining the digital instrument cluster with the infotainment display. The steering wheel gets a 4-spoke design, while the center console houses a rotary drive selector. There is also a clever switchable control panel that can be used for either the air conditioning or infotainment functions. This allows Kia to retain physical controls for frequently used functions without making the dashboard unnecessarily cluttered. The cabin will be offered with a beige interior theme, adding to the premium feel. The equipment list is also expected to be one of the Sorento's biggest strengths. Features seen on the India-spec SUV include a panoramic sunroof, powered front seats with ventilation and memory function for the driver's seat, dual-zone climate control, and rear sun blinds. There's also a 360-degree camera, powered tailgate, digital inside rear-view mirror, and wireless charging. And then we come to one of the biggest technology highlights. The Sorento will get Kia's AI assistant powered by live generative AI. According to Kia, this will allow more dynamic and conversational interactions than a conventional voice assistant. Safety and driver assistance features will also be a part of this package, including ADAS. Kia will offer the Sorento with two powertrain options in India. The first is a diesel engine. It produces 190 bhp and 441 Nm of peak torque and is paired with an automatic transmission. But the second powertrain is where things get particularly interesting. The Sorento will also be offered with a 1.6-litre 4-cylinder strong hybrid powertrain. Now this system produces 235 bhp, 380 Nm of peak torque, and importantly, this hybrid powertrain will be offered with all-wheel drive. The Innova Hycross is currently one of the most prominent 3-row vehicles in India with a strong hybrid powertrain. The Sorento, however, is positioned as a more premium SUV and combines the hybrid system with a larger footprint, 3 rows, all-wheel drive, and a much more extensive technology package. There is also one important detail about the Sorento that is worth highlighting. The SUV is not being imported to India as a CBU. In fact, Kia has started the production of the Sorento at its Anandpur manufacturing facility, with the first locally produced unit already rolling off the production line. Now, the most important question is pricing. Kia hasn't announced the prices yet, and those will be revealed on 4th of September, and that is where the Sorento could get interesting. It's larger than the XUV 7XO, gets a premium cabin and features package, and will offer both diesel and strong hybrid powertrains. The hybrid version in particular could give it a unique selling point among buyers looking for a premium 3-row SUV with an electric powertrain. So that's the new Kia Sorento. It gets a 3-row setup, a very strong feature list, a diesel engine and a hybrid powertrain along with all-wheel drive configuration. Now it all depends on how Kia prices this car and fills the gap between the 3-row SUV that's currently void. We're talking about rupees 30 lakh to rupees 40 to 45 lakh rupees. Now tell us, what do you like about the Sorento, and does it make sense to upgrade for the XUV 7XO buyers and buy the Kia Sorento? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and do like this video if you liked our content, and subscribe to CarWale channel. Click on the bell icon for more car launch walkarounds, reviews, comparisons and everything automotive content.